What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Shout out to all those Panther fans and everything like that. Any car enthusiasts stopping into the channel. But in today's video, we're going to talk about something that came up in the last video, which was the hyper flash on the wife's Crown Vic. So we're going to address that today. I'm going to show you what's going on. But fun little story time, something about the rear taillights, which are aftermarket. They're the Euro style ones, and I'll be showing you those. But I had added white LEDs at the bottom. They stay on. They also flash when you turn on your turn signal. Now, obviously, hyper flash, you get red and white, might not be the greatest thing. Now, they've been in there well over a year like that and never gotten pulled over or anything. But the other day on the way to work, I got pulled over. I was on the way to work at like 2:45, got stopped. I'm like, okay, I wasn't doing anything wrong. He said, hey, you have white illuminating light from your taillights. Okay, no problem. Didn't get a ticket, just got a verbal warning. He said you might want to get that fixed. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up taking them out and we're going to fix the hyper flash. So I'm going to show you that here in just 1 second. Alright, so first thing first, since we're dealing with some electrical stuff, since it's the tail lights, go ahead and disconnect that battery. Set your terminal to the side, and then we'll move back to the back with the lights. Alright, so as you can see, these are the Euro tail lights right here. And then down in here is where I have the white LED. So when you turn it on at night, you got red and white. It stays on. So I'm going to pop this off, show you what you need to do there, and go from there. So on the other side here, you'll have 3 bolts. Pull your carpet out the way. You'll need a 15mm. Like so. Loosen them up. They're already kind of a little loose. Undo those 3 bolts, and then you pop out the light. Alright, once you got the bolts out, put them to the side so you don't lose them. And it's as simple as, should be as simple as popping the light out, just like so. Just like that. And there you go. So inside, you got your 2 spots for bulbs. Right down here at the bottom is the one I'm talking about with the LED. So we'll pop it loose. Pull it out. And that's the white LED. We're going to take that out. And we're going to put a resistor that came with these. Should set up the hyper flash. I did try and put resistors on this for the LED, but you need actually more than one with stronger power. These are the resistors that come with the lights when you order them. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack them here and here. I already double checked to make sure it's going to fit with the light, and then we'll plug it up, and then it's just the same exact thing for the other side. So once I get this done, I'll show you how it's done right there, how it looks. Plug it up, and then we'll test it out. Alright guys, so we ran into a bit of a snag. So I mounted the resistors right here, set the plug out to the side, but when you went to put in the light, it just wasn't fitting right. It was bumping on here. So what I went ahead and did is I pulled everything out. There's a grommet here. Pulled it out, pulled all the old electrical tape, went ahead and cut the wires, spliced everything together with some nice connections, and mounted the resistor down here and plugged everything back up. So once you did everything like that, go ahead and mount your light back up, screw it back in, and then move on to the other side. Now, I know some people have gotten it to fit in there, but I was concerned about water getting in there, and I also didn't want to set them down towards the side there. They slip off. It's just 3M tape on the back of the resistors, so over time it could wear, and then you'll have a rattling noise in your bumper. So once I get the other side complete, I will go ahead and get in the car and we're going to check and see if it fixes the hyper flash. All right, everything's buttoned back up. Battery's back connected. Gonna turn it on like so. I got the lights off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights. So it's still hyper flashing. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and turn on the car. Let everything register. And sometimes it takes it a minute or so. You might have to go for a drive. Give it a second to, register again. You could probably also cycle the key a few times. That should reset it as well. But hopefully this will all work out. I'll probably take it for a spin and I'll catch back up with you in just a second on that. All right, so like I said, it may take it a minute for it to register for the hyper flash to go away. So if we look at it now, normal and normal. So that took care of the hyper flash on the car, along with me getting pulled over for the white LEDs in the rear. So I suggest don't do that. All right, guys, well, that took care of the hyper flash. I hope you enjoyed the content. Lengthy little video, kind of some extra little things you have to possibly do. But if you're new, go ahead and feel free to subscribe, give a like on the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.